Surprise team for NBA Eastern/Western Conference. So in the Eastern Conference, I got the Brooklyn Nets as a team that I think is going to take a step this year. Um, they're going to really be competitive. They were relatively, competitive last year. But I think they take another step to be, in that top. Maybe at some point, 4 seed, 4 to 7. I think they can hover in that area. But they got some guys, and they got Bojan Bogdanovic, Nick Claxton, Dorian Finney-Smith, Cameron Johnson, Dennis Schroeder, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas. I've been a big fan of Cam Thomas and Shake Milton. They got some pieces there that I think are formidable. But we gonna I don't think that it's formidable enough to be championship contending, but you know a good a team that gets in that 4 to 7 seed. You know what I'm saying? I think Brooklyn's gonna be a competitive team. They got some guys um, that can play on this team and can put some numbers up. So got Brooklyn Nets on the Eastern Conference. In the Western Conference, I got three teams. Three teams come to mind. I want to speak about with these three teams. Three teams that come to mind for me: Memphis Grizzlies. 2 seasons ago they had a really good year, and then injuries kind of plagued them um, towards the end of the season. Last year, the suspension of Ja Morant, which threw off their team. But obviously everything is, you know, Ja is back. I don't think there's no injury. Um, Jaren Jaren Jackson is Gucci. Uh, Desmond Bain. The nucleus is healthy. Smart is there. And then they got the rookie Zach Edey. I think is going to be a good contribution for their team. I think he's going to contribute in a lot of good ways. So they got a good team, and I think they're going to be a team to definitely be watch out for. I think they're going to be in that 3 to 6 seed throughout the season. And they're going to be up there. Maybe they might be even higher. Who knows? But I think they're going to be hovering between that 3 to 6 seed throughout the season. Then I want to talk about the Houston Rockets. Got Alperen Sengun, Jalen Green, Fred Van Vliet, Jabari Smith. Uh, they made another addition that it's escaping my mind at the moment. Um, but they got a good nice little team. They got Steven Adams, Dylan Brooks, Jeff Green. They got the young fella Reed Shepard, who I like. I like his game. He's he can do some things. I think he's gonna be a guy who's gonna be able to do some things off the bench. You got the Amen Thompson, uh, Cam Whitmore who can play, Jay Sean Tate who can play well as well. Um, I like Marquise Noel. He's an underrated guard. So they got some guys on that team. Um, I think they're going to be competitive. I think they can, you know, between that 6 to 8 seed, like 5 to 8, then that's going to kind of be where they compete at. Really, I say 6 to 10 seed, 6 to 10 seed. but we'll see. I think a big thing that's gonna be um, major for them is I think a big thing that's gonna be major for them is the play of Jalen Green. Is Jalen Green gonna kind of like uh, step up, take his game to another level? Is he gonna be like a 26 to 27 point scorer? Can he step his game to that level? I know he can hover around, the 20 to 22 range, something like close to that. But can he push that scoring to about 26 to 27 and chip in like 5 assists, 5 rebounds, or something like that? If he can do that, I think that could really make them real dangerous. But I think Jalen Green is going to be a big. He's going to play a big factor in the type of team they turn out to be. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about the New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans, the addition of DeJounte Murray, is healthy Zion, healthy Brandon Ingram, with healthy CJ McCollum. I think that's going to be a very tough team to beat. Very tough team to beat. Those are some good guys, and they played pretty decent last year. Um, had some injuries throughout the year between Zion and Brandon Ingram being in and out of the lineup. CJ McCollum being the primary guy. Now, if you add DeJounte and them being healthy, this is going to be a very competitive team. I think they can compete to being, at least the 1 seed to the 5 seed. If they want to, they can stay healthy. They can compete at that level. To me, I think the Pelicans have a chance to really make some noise in the Western Conference. If they can just stay healthy, um, they got a good chance to do some things, in my personal opinion.